Jey Uso is back with his brother Jimmy as the Usos in WWE, but there's something more special happening with Jey right now, something that fans have been wanting to see for a long time. Despite his strong 2023 run as a single star and his monumental achievement in 2024 by capturing his first ever singles championship, the Intercontinental title, there's a reason why the Usos are back together and why it's actually a great thing for Jey's career. In this video, I'll explain exactly why Jey Uso's return to tag team action with Jimmy is more than just another pairing. It's a statement about Jey's future in WWE and what's next for the Usos. Jey Uso has proven time and time again that he can hang as a singles competitor. In 2023, we saw him stand on his own after years of being part of the most dominant tag team in WWE history with Jimmy. Jey's singles run proved he can be a main event level talent, and he captured the Intercontinental Championship in 2024, a major milestone for his career. However, the WWE has decided to put Jey back in a tag team, not just any tag team, but one that has been at the top of the mountain for years, the Usos. I have no issue with this move because it's clear what WWE is doing. They're setting up Jey Uso to be a major single star, but they also know that the best way to get him to that next level is by aligning him with his brother, Jimmy. Once again, it's a calculated decision, and here's why it makes sense. First off, let's look at how Jey Uso stood out during the Crown Jewel event. While Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso made their entrance together as usual, it was Jey who made his solo entrance, walking into the ring on his own 2 feet and receiving one of the loudest ovations of the night. The reaction from the crowd was a testament to how over Jey is as an individual star. The pop he got at Crown Jewel made it clear that Jey has an undeniable connection with the audience, and despite the narrative that WWE might want to push him back into the tag team picture, it's clear that Jey can stand on his own. However, there are still a lot of factors to consider here. Yes, Jey is being paired with Jimmy again in the tag team picture, but that's not the full story. What makes this reunion different is that Jey is no longer the second man in the group. Jey has established himself as a single star, and WWE has smartly allowed that to coexist with his tag team run. The Usos can be a tag team, but they can also be individual forces, and this balance is key to what makes their dynamic so special. In a recent interview with the Metro, Jey Uso was asked about a potential match between the Usos and the legendary Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, 2 of the best tag teams of the last 2 decades. Jey's response was interesting. He said, "I would like to face the Motor City Machine Guns, and if I did, I would like for my brother to do it with me." He went on to explain that while he admires the Machine Guns, he feels that if they ever faced off, it should be with Jimmy by his side, because, as he put it, "Jimmy and I are the best tag team in the world." This is key because Jey's acknowledgement of his brother's role in his career isn't just a reflection of their strong bond, but it's also a hint at how WWE sees them, not just as a team, but as 2 men who can break away and succeed in different ways. Jey is clearly ready to take on different challenges, but he's not dismissing the importance of his brother Jimmy. If they were to face off against the Motor City Machine Guns, it's clear that Jey sees this as a special moment that would require the Usos to be at their best. Let's talk about the potential for dream matches in WWE. Imagine a showdown between the Usos and the Lucha Brothers, or the Usos versus the Motor City Machine Guns. These are matches that would set the wrestling world on fire, and they're a possibility right now. Both of these teams are incredible talents, and they have the ability to deliver 5-star matches. Whether it's the high-flying Lucha Brothers or the hard-hitting style of the Motor City Machine Guns, the Usos have the talent and experience to make these encounters absolutely epic. It's worth noting that Jey's enthusiasm for these potential matchups isn't just about the in-ring action. It's also about the connection he has with the fans. The Usos have been one of the most over teams in WWE history. Their ability to connect with the audience, whether they're playing babyfaces or heels, has been a major reason for their success. The same cannot be said for other top teams in wrestling, even those with impressive in-ring abilities. For instance, the Young Bucks are often regarded as one of the best teams in the world, but despite their exceptional wrestling skills, they've never really had that same level of connection with the WWE audience. Jey Uso pointed out a key difference between the Usos and the Young Bucks when he said, "Can you cut a promo?" The Usos have excelled in this department, both as heels and babyfaces, and their ability to deliver compelling promos has made them even more over with the WWE Universe. This is an area where the Bucks, despite their in-ring prowess, have struggled. Promo skills are essential in WWE, and the Usos have been exceptional at keeping fans invested in their stories. Another area where the Usos stand out is their ability to stay over. Jey pointed out that no matter what gimmick they've been given, the Usos have consistently been over with the fans, whether they've been babyfaces or heels. Their connection with the audience has never wavered. This is something that sets them apart from other top teams, including the Young Bucks, who may not be as consistently over in WWE's global audience. Now, some fans might be disappointed to see the Usos back together as a tag team. After all, Jey's singles run showed great promise, and it's natural to want to see him continue to shine as an individual star. However, WWE's booking strategy seems to be balancing both elements. Jey is still involved in major singles storylines, but they've chosen to have him return to tag team action alongside his brother, Jimmy. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does raise questions about where Jey's career is heading in the long term. There's a concern that WWE could fall into the trap of overusing the Usos as a tag team, which might hinder Jey's progress as a singles star. After all, we've seen this story before. The Usos dominate the tag team scene, but Jey's singles aspirations get sidelined as a result. However, I think WWE is being more strategic this time around. The Usos reunion isn't just about nostalgia or continuing a familiar story. It's about finding the right balance between tag team glory and individual success. And as long as Jey continues to be pushed as a top-tier singles competitor, there's no reason why the Usos can't have a successful tag team run while also allowing Jey to build on his singles momentum. The key will be making sure that Jey isn't simply put in the background of the tag team division. WWE needs to ensure that he's given the opportunity to shine both as a tag team star and as a singles competitor. His merchandise sales in October, where he outsold even top stars like Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, are a clear sign that he's connecting with fans in a way that is rare for most wrestlers. Jey is over, and WWE would be wise to keep him in the spotlight. There are a ton of potential matchups for the Usos, and that's why this is such an exciting time. Whether it's the Lucha Brothers, the Motor City Machine Guns, or teams from other promotions like the Tonga family or even AEW's best tag teams, the possibilities for dream matches are endless. WWE has a wealth of talent that could provide fans with some of the best tag team wrestling we've seen in years. But at the same time, we don't want Jey to be locked into the tag team picture forever. In conclusion, while the reunion of the Usos is exciting, I hope it doesn't mean that Jey's singles aspirations are put on the back burner. His run as a single star has been one of the most compelling stories in WWE in recent years, and it would be a shame if it's abandoned for the sake of tag team glory. That said, if WWE can strike the right balance and allow both Jey and Jimmy to thrive as individual talents while still delivering dream matches in the tag team division, then this move could turn out to be a win-win for everyone. Jey Uso has the talent and charisma to be a main event single star, but as long as he continues to be over with the fans, there's a lot of room for both he and his brother to shine. Let's hope WWE continues to give Jey the spotlight he deserves and doesn't get too caught up in rehashing old storylines. The future is bright for the Usos, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here.